All right, good people. Welcome to the very quick pregame show. And excuse me, guys, as I look down for just a hot second, man, I didn't send out, the link in advance, so I got to do this really quick. Apologize for that, guys, but this is going to be an extremely short show. I guarantee you that. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I got. My wife has summoned me to only go 10 minutes because we have somewhere to go. All right, so give me just a hot second, man. Let me share the link out to a few special people, and then we will get started. No phone calls or anything tonight. Literally 10 minutes, and I'm not joking. I got to get out of here. So give me a hot second, guys. Let me send this out really quick. Sorry for the inconvenience. Apologize for that, but we will get it cracking here in 2 shakes of a rattlesnake. Y'all know I like my movie references. So y'all know, some of y'all might know where that comes from. Hot second, one more person. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me stop yapping and get to the action. Welcome to the Steeler Report, Week 9, brought to you by myself, SimFBallCritic, live from the Steel Basement. And we're just going to talk really quick, guys, about what I think the keys of victory shall be for the defeat of the Colts. I was about to say the defeat of the Steelers, but for us to defeat the Colts, I'll give a couple quick things here, and then we'll be out of here. Like I said, for you guys coming in late, I only got 10 minutes literally, so I got to talk fast. First thing that you guys need to know, I will be in the building tomorrow. Yes, I will be at the game tomorrow. Myself and my cousin Floyd, we are actually going to the game, so the post-game show will be a little later. All right, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a moment. But yeah, I can't wait to get to the game. Gonna have a good time. But anyway, let's talk really quick about a couple things that has happened. It looks like the Steelers has released Donte Moncrief. No surprise there. But we did, let me get my notes, and shout out to Kenyon to give me this information. It looks like the kid that we had on the practice squad, running back Tony Brooks Jones, we've promoted him. So we'll see how that situation is going to be. And seeing that we promoted him makes me believe that James Conner is not going to play, which is the reason why I used Jalen Samuels as my thumbnail there. If James Conner is not going to play, folks, Jalen Samuels is going to have to be a big part of this situation here, both receiving and running. So yes, Donte Moncrief has been waived. We'll talk a little bit more about that maybe on the Tuesday show, how that might help us out as far as getting picks back, et cetera. But let's move on. I ain't got a lot of time tonight. What we're going to have to really do, man, to, neutralize, I think, the Colts, just don't give up the big play. T.Y. Hilton will not be playing in this game. T.Y. Hilton has been ruled out. Let's keep an eye as well on Ebron. Ebron has been struggling with some things. Let's keep an eye out on, I believe, the cornerback Desir. They said he's been struggling a little bit, so we don't know if he's going to play. Okay, they do got Malik Hooker back there, but they have some bumps and bruises as well. Of course, we know about Justin Houston. And, of course, we know about Darius Leonard and the other linebacker there. Very speedy guys that can play sideline to sideline. But, from what I'm hearing from, beat writers, and particularly one of the guys that was on the Steelers Depot podcast, a beat writer for the Colts saying that they can be exposed down the middle. Now, how funny is that? Because I was going to say I would like to see more tight end action. This could be the game that we do it. So in my opinion, we need to attack the middle of the field, because, according to the beat writer, he says they've been susceptible down the middle of the field. You can hit them big right there. So I think we need to definitely introduce ourselves again to Vance McDonald, introduce ourselves to Nick Vanette. I want to see some tight end. I want to see some play action because apparently they're a little susceptible to play action as well. Let's do it. And play action should work for us because I'm pretty sure we're going to run the football. We're going to run the football. I think we should, kind of borrow from what we did last week. Let Mason Rudolph push the ball down the field, but I think we need to be a little more conservative in this regard. I didn't like how Mason Rudolph's balls were looking out there. Pause. I know that's a pause statement. But I didn't like the way, his passes were looking. So I don't know. I don't know if we make that kind of mistake, if we can get away with those mistakes against a more formidable defense, balls being late and behind and, being late on when the receiver comes out of his break and all of that stuff. I don't think we can, we can get by doing that with a better defense. So that kind of scares me a little bit. It gives me a little, reason to pause. And so maybe not as aggressive, but I think in this game, I want to see more of a balance. We pick our shots. If we can get the ball going and we can run the football, great. But that's what I'm going to say really quick. And again, guys, I'm talking fast because I literally only got 10 minutes. We got about 4.5 minutes left. I think we need to just come up with a balanced plan on offense, and that's what I want to see tomorrow. Mix in the run, as well as take your shots when they're there, but let's be real balanced. Let's be real balanced and take our time, and let's kind of ball control this one. All right? Not that I'm afraid of the Colts offense, but again, I'm just not sure yet if Mason Rudolph can have the same type of performance he had in the second half last week against a better defense. So let's pump the brakes a little bit. Now, as far as defensively, we have to stop the run. Main reason why, no T.Y. Hilton. So pretty much, the over-the-top player, we can kind of disregard him. They're still going to take their shots. Jacoby Brissett is very conservative in terms of not turning over the ball. So he's very careful. He's very smart. So they don't really beat you that much over the top, especially without a T.Y. Hilton. I think we'll be able to bottle cap that. But what we definitely need to keep our eyes on is the run game. Marlon Mack. We've got to make sure we're able to bottle up the run, because guess who else really scares me in this game? Some of you might guess it. Yeah, that guy named Quentin Nelson. This dude is a monster. And not just Quentin Nelson. The other guys on that offensive line, particularly on the left side, these dudes are hefty and these dudes are very skillful, which means they're going to try to pound the rock. It will be a high of 47 degrees tomorrow in Pittsburgh. So again, that tells me that the Colts will come in. They'll try to run the football. They'll basically try to do what I said. They're going to try to control the clock as well, because they don't have that guy that they can take the deep shot with. Now, I don't really know their whole team. I know they got Paris Campbell, and from what I've seen, Campbell hasn't done much this year. But we just got to be well balanced on defense as well. And I think, particularly in this game, like we can say in a lot of weeks, but, just looking at how the Colts play, they try to pound the ball. We got to be efficient on stopping the run. I think if we can make Brissett have to drop back and pass more than he's handing it off, gives us a better chance, with our defense. And, and hopefully we have all of our pieces. I'm pretty sure TJ Watt is going to play. I know there are a couple of guys who are questionable. We'll see tomorrow who the inactives are. But, I'm not expecting James Conner to play. But defensively, I think pretty much everyone's going to play that played last week. Offensively, we don't know for sure what's going to happen with Ramon Foster. So we may have BJ Finney out there. We're not really sure what's happening with Pouncey. So there's a couple things to keep an eye on. I don't know if anybody's been ruled out yet. And if they have, maybe you guys can tell me. But that's just what I got, as far as what I think the keys to victory will be. Very simple in this particular game. This is not a team that I think can blow the doors off of another team. But this is a team that they can, they're battle tested. They can win close games. They have done it all year. But I don't think it's a team that scares you. I think if we do the basics, we can win this one. But we're going to have to control the clock. Because again, I don't think Mason Rudolph has the same type of performance like he had in the second half last week against a better defense. I'm not convinced yet. So I would like us to stay balanced, take our shots when necessary, don't get pass heavy, try to control the ball, control the clock with the run. And if we can balance the offense, I think we have a good shot. And obviously on the defensive side of the ball, I think priority number one, with a T.Y. Hilton being down, stymie the run. Stop the run. Do not allow Quentin Nelson and those boys to get rolling in the run game and allow Marlon Mack to kill us. If we can do that, I think it's a close game. I think we can edge it out. I'm looking at a 24-21 type of game, or 21-18 type of game. It could be one of those games that it comes down to a field goal. So we shall see. But those are my thoughts. Just wanted to give you a quick pregame, guys, because like I said, I want to try to do this more. And going forward, these will be longer shows. But tonight, I literally have to get out of here. We have somewhere to go. So I got about 2 minutes left. And I'm going to, really quick just tell you guys, again, I will be at the game tomorrow. Myself and my cousin Floyd, my big brother Floyd. He's coming up tonight from Virginia. He's going to spend the night. We're going to get up in the morning, head to the game. So this should be great. All right, because I told you guys that I had a feeling that I kind of wanted to go to this game for a couple reasons. And I mentioned this to Leonard too. You guys remember I said it on the show. And I texted Leonard and I said, hey, I think we should go to this game. You know, prices look pretty good. You know, it's that 3 and 4 range. I think we could probably get some good tickets. You know, never heard anything back. So I figured, Leonard passed on it. So funny story, I'll tell you guys really quick. I'm laying in the bed this morning. I wake up, scrolling through the phone. I'm like, dang, looking at these tickets, man. I wish I could go to the game, but I don't really got nobody to go with. I lie to you not. As I'm looking at the tickets, my cousin Floyd texts me, yo, you think we should go to the game? I'm looking at the tickets, and it was fake. So I said, bro, you ain't gonna believe this. I'm literally doing the same thing. Right? So there you have it. We connected. We got the tickets. He'll be on his way up here later tonight. And there you have it, guys. We'll be able to give you a live account of how we felt about the game. So obviously the Terrible Towel post-game show will definitely be delayed. I'm going to just anticipate tomorrow night sometime. I'm not sure when, but I'm 3 hours from Pittsburgh, right? The game is probably going to be over at about 4 o'clock, and bada bing, bada boom, by the time I get on the road and get through traffic, etc., it's going to be later tomorrow night, but I'll make it happen regardless of the time, just so I can, stay consistent. But that's it. Gotta go, guys. I don't really even have time to look at the comments. I'll look at the comments after the show, but I gotta run. All right, I'm already a minute past. So love you guys. Just wanted to give you all an update. Should have a good time tomorrow. Hope the Steelers can pull it off, and then we can get to 4-4. It's a different conversation. All right, so we shall see. So again, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, cut on your notifications, hit the like button. That's what I need you to do the most. Hit the like button. And if you feel the need to donate, you can do so right here on YouTube. Click the $, have at it. If you prefer to do it outside of YouTube, there's Cash App, there's PayPal. That information is in the description. And let me thank you guys again, because since the last show, I did get donations from Cash App and PayPal. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Here we go, Steelers. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.